and welcome to Titanium Colors Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Virgo, okay? So this is for the week ahead from whenever you watch this, alright? So basically this is timeless. So it's for anybody, from anywhere, at any time, whatever. You see this, it's yours, okay? So I will be mentioning the decks I use as I use them. If I don't, they will be in the description box below, and I will also be mentioning and noticing when it is of importance that you use your own intuition for a matter, because I can speak only from my perspective, not from yours, and so you have to listen to your intuition and have it tell you what it basically is. Alright, so now, with that being said, my gorgeous Virgos, please like, share, subscribe to this channel to allow me to reach as many people as I possibly can to help in this transition. We're all moving into 5D and it's going to be amazing and I cannot wait. Yes. Alright, so so let's begin, shall we? Yeah. Now the first deck I'm going to use is the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the 8 of Summer and the wheel in the upright. Nice. Now, so the 8 of Summer is talking about the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yeah. Awesome. Choosing to make major life changes. Then you have the wheel. Now the wheel talks of delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So you're definitely, not only are you leaving something behind, but you're definitely moving forward and moving forward in the right direction, which is amazing, my Virgos. Yes. Now, alrighty. So for 1,000 years. Skin and bones. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to use the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. We're clarifying these two cards here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the Friends in the reverse, because I did not notice that some of the deck was backwards. Oh yeah. I personally do not like my deck being backwards, so I'm gonna put it back upright because that's just how I am. Oi. Okay. Now, bottom of the deck, you have the Dark Lady. Dark Lady. With List of the Shadows. As well as the Rara card. And this Ecstasis as well. Ecstasis. Now, excuse me, I will read. So, I read the tarot cards. So, the cards, clarifying it, is the Friends, who talk in the reverse, which talks of misunderstandings, and to write these things again. And disagreements might happen. Misunderstandings or disagreements might happen, which is why you're leaving something behind. And then you have the Dark Lady. Now the Dark Lady talks of unconscious powers and wisdom, rituals, mysteries, secrets. So you're definitely following your intuition with the 8 of Summer. So you are moving away from what no longer works for you in order to heal your shadow and gain self-esteem, which is what List of the Shadow stands for. And that's why you are taking your energy, wild energy. You're becoming wild energy, pure potential, because you aren't letting this the current circumstances bog you down, which will lead you to ecstasis, which means ecstasy and joy, rapture and motivation. Yeah, you're gonna be happy, over the moon with joy. Next. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share. And you got the High Priestess with the 9 of Spring, as well as the 6 of Autumn, all in the uprights. Interesting. Okay, so the High Priestess basically says that your intuition's on point and you are following it to a T. Right? It says at the bottom, it says trust your intuition, be careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Haha, yeah. Then you have the 9 of Spring. Now the 9 of Spring talks of protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges along the way that lie ahead, environmental conservation. I think I'm going to have to clarify that with the Mirror Truth deck by Silvia Neitzner. Yeah. Well, it's in the Lenormand deck, by the way. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share why the 9 of Spring in the upright. You got the Tower. Institutions. Tower. The Tower card often stands for an authority or a department, as well as for loneliness and separation. As a person, it is usually someone in a senior position. For entrepreneurs, this is the card in hand that refers to their company or freelancing. A family person you know, such as a superior or an unpleasant man. Divorce, distance, career, looking ahead. In regard to relationships, this card indicates that the partners are not at the same level. They cannot reach each other either because they do not keep one another. They do not get one another, or the positions are simply too different. An inner retreat, not getting help, threatening separation, plan in advance, seek out opportunities, set boundaries, seeking loneliness and seclusion, being introverted, feeling trapped, cannot get out of someone's skin. Most things that have been grown from a long time are mostly traditional and conservative, and therefore progress slowly towards innovations. It is to be questioned if it is still coherent for you. In the foreground, an old foundation just look at the image. In the foreground, an old foundation, and in the background, the new is developing, learning from experiences and developing further. So, yeah, well, the Nine of Tower means the Nine of Spring, talking about protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Basically, it's saying that things are moving forward and you don't feel like you have control over that. And then you have the Six of Autumn. Now, the Six of Autumn, alright, talks of sharing. So the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Yes. So you are utilizing your intuition and you are seeing how you can survive in this ever-changing environment. And the intuitive hit that you get is, well, you know, this is what you should listen to. This is what your intuition should tell you more than listening to what I suggest. But what I suggest for me is that what it's saying is share your knowledge, share what you are aware of, so that, you know, your environment does not eat you alive, or that is commingle with your environment, so that your environment can see that you are actually important to keep around. Yeah. So now I'm going to clarify with Brian Froud. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share. And you got the Singer of Healing. Yeah, the 6th of Autumn is going to be healing, as well as the Journeyman and the Singer of Connection. As well as Gloomy Doom. Well, like Gloominous Doom. We can also add a collective of pixies. And the Feline. I think that's it. So, I feel that's it. Alright, so like I said, you have your intuition's on point. Something is happening in your environment that makes you feel like you are being attacked, and you internally meditate on what it is you need to do, and that is how you figure out that maybe if I share my knowledge, make myself seem important, well, not important, but make me indispensable for the company, they will keep me. They might actually rethink their perspective on should they let me go or should they, you know, things of that sort. I hope that makes sense. Making yourself indispensable is what I'm hearing. Now, actually, I'm going to write that down. So, okay. Now, the cards clarifying that are the Singer of Healing, which talks of healing of body, mind, and spirit. So that this process of utilizing your intuition, figuring out what you should do in order to still stay where you are because you like it. I guess it's you or someone you're dealing with. Someone likes where they are. They are comfortable. They don't want to move. So, next you have the Journeyman. I feel like... I feel like at the beginning they might not want to move, but then when they see things lining up for them, they will want to move. They will want to move towards their adventure. Light 'em up, up, up. Light 'em up, up, up. Line 'em or light 'em? I don't know. Then you have the Singer of Connection. Now the Singer of Connection talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, and empathy. Yeah. Well, I think empathy here is what is... I mean, you sharing what you know, you sharing what will make you indispensable to them is what is something that you will basically tap into by being empathetic, by understanding where they're coming from and wanting to help. You know? That is interesting. Then you have Gloominous Doom. Now, Gloomy Doom, as Dharma Jane calls him, and I love that reader, I really do. I suggest you check her out. She's amazing. She is. Now, Gloominous Doom, okay, talks of self-defeat, self-pity, self-destruction, as well as taking care of yourself. You're taking care of yourself by sharing what you know to others because you know that there's strength in numbers. And that's funny because the next card is the Collective of Pixies. Now this card talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. So you feel, now that you're attached to this group that you feel in alignment with, they will definitely light 'em up, 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 light 'em up, up, up. Yes. Okay. Now you'll feel joyful participation when with them because you feel like it's reciprocated. It's not just one-sided. It's what you give, they also give back to you. So it's awesome, right? With the Six of Autumn. Now, the next card is the Feline. Now, the Feline talks of tidying up loose ends, delayed completion, getting it right. Basically, this is saying that you are making sure that all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, making sure that everything is just perfect because you feel right at home and you want to make sure that everything just goes swimmingly with this group. Yeah. Now, for the third set. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And you have the Queen of Autumn with the release card at the bottom of the deck. Release would be... yes, the release card would be the... death card in this deck. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Now, light 'em up, up, light 'em up, up, light 'em up, up, light 'em up, up, light 'em up, up. Okay, now, so these two cards indicate that, first of all, the Queen of Autumn, alright, is a generous, stylish, gracious, and practical individual. It says, be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Yes, very awesome. Very awesome. And then you have the release card. Now the release card says, let go of the past. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Yeah. The things... wait a minute. So you are amazing and you're figuring it out. You are a generous, stylish, gracious, and practical individual. You're like, darn it, I'm amazing. And so you're letting go of what no longer works for you, no longer serves you, and you are only aiming to get great things in life at this point. So now the card's clarifying that. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share. And you got Tintin the Sylph. Tintin, yeah, that makes sense. With Guardian at the Gate, as well as the Lady of the Harvest, and Luathos the Wild. This is the second time I'm seeing Luathos, so I'm going to take it. Luathos the Wild, as well as Undressing of a Salad, and the Maiden, and Sylvanus. Yeah. Okay. So, it's like my voice cracks every time I say so. Anyway, so, yes, I explained those. Now, so Tintin the Sylph talks of acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, and discernment. So you are knowing what is for you and what isn't. You are letting go of what isn't and you are moving towards what is, basically. Then you have Guardian at the Gate, which talks of passage to new life, openings, gatekeeping. So you have learned a lesson from your past experiences and now you're moving towards something that is much more in alignment with you vibrationally. You're actually, I'm going to use the vibrational bracket once more. I used it for the Taurus reading. I'm going to use it again because that's just amazing. I love it. Vibrational bracket. Yes. Now, you have the Lady of the Harvest. Now, the Lady of the Harvest indicates, you can even say that the Lady of the Harvest is like the equal of the Queen of Autumn, right? I would say that, but I mean, the Lady of a Harvest talks of completion, grief, lost, harvest, and release. It's basically, it's the ending of a cycle. It's being able to manifest. This is manifesting like material abundance, right? It might not be like stuff, but it is like fruits, berries, and and things of that nature. As you can see, all of them are like those little people in the back are like holding like fruit-ish things. Right, so that is what I see. Now the next card is Luathas the Wild. Now Luathas, alright, talks of haste, impulsiveness, fire, spontaneity, and balance. I feel like with the Queen of Autumn, who has finished the cycle, you have gained balance because you finished one of your own cycles, and you figured out what needs to get done in order for you to have a completion. Yeah. Then you have the undressing of a salad. Now, the undressing of a salad, alright, talks of being impossible, achieving the impossible. I would personally say that I've actually wrote on this card that undressing of a salad is a fool's errand. It truly is. It's extremely difficult. You need to be a magician or an alchemist in order to do that. You know, being able to separate molecules, having like melded together, and having the taste shift in that sense. As I also wrote on this card, Smurf. Okay, because this guy, the person in the foreground, looks like a Smurf to me, and the people in the background remind me of the little dudes that like scurry around in the back on the bottom of a screen in Mario Party or Mario whatever. So that's what it signifies to me. And those two are from two completely different universes, right? And so they aren't sure what to do with what they are currently seeing. So what is suggested is that they begin from a fresh new perspective. Because the maiden talks of auspicious beginning, birth, hope, growth, and joy. I also wrote blank slate on this card. So basically, in order for those two different universes to coexist well together, they need to start from a blank slate. Completely blank slate. Yeah. Then you have Sylvanus. Now Sylvanus talks of cutting through deception, truth, and clarity. So, yes. Truth and clarity. You are gaining when you release something that is no longer serving you, you are gaining clarity in regards to what you need. Well, for you in order to let go of something that no longer works for you and is important for you, you needed to mourn an ending of some type, right? You need to mourn a death of something. Now, so the next set begins with, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Queen of Winter with a 4 of Winter at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Strength card. Ooh la la. Leo energy, by the way. And, okay, so in this deck, summer represents cups, spring represents wands, autumn represents pentacles, and winter represents swords. That is funny. You have summer, spring. No, okay, well, the only thing that I'd say they were like, I kind of forgot when summer happens in relation to spring, but in any case, so okay, So the first card, the Queen of Winter, is a very strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny individual. It says let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individual. Yeah. So, well, interesting how we have two counterparts. Well, not counterparts. You have a Queen of Autumn and the Queen of Winter. So they're like two equals in a sense. But one is more homely, one is more caregiving, the other one is more business oriented. Or at least not necessarily business oriented, because apparently the Queen of Spring is the business woman, but the Queen of Winter is very self-sufficient. Or it says that on the card. Then you have the Four of Winter. Now the Four of Winter would be the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords talks of set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. Yes. It's basically mentioning that it's basically saying that well, you need to go within. I feel like this Queen of Winter, in order to realize what she could do next, all right, what in her career must she focus on? I feel like her going within and figuring out what she needs to do, what her intuition is letting her in on, is what will allow her to actually do what she needs to do. So Four of Winter. Then you have the Strength card. Now the Strength card is a Leo card. Alright, and this card says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Yeah. So I guess you're going to go within to figure out what you can do to better your social circumstances. And that's when you will figure out that, hey, I'm pretty damn awesome. So I don't necessarily need to do anything in order to attract the whatever I want to attract. I can just wait and it will just come to me. So instead of being in a mindset of chasing, you're going to be in a mindset of attracting. Interesting. Chasing versus attracting. Because what happens, I was listening to Aaron Dowdy one time, and Aaron Dowdy was like, when you chase something, what does that imply? That they are running away. So if you don't want that thing to run away, just let them come to you. Right? Dowdy. Okay. Alright, next, let's clarify this bad boy. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And you have the Spirit Dancer, followed by the Laum, as well as the Soul Shrinker, Topsy Turvets, and Odak Gnome. What was the last one? Yep. Hey. Odak Gnome. it'll be the retriever as well. Okay, so, like I said, the Queen of Winter is wondering why is she single or unmarried, right? That's why it is suggested that you go within to figure out what is not up to par. That is when she realizes, well, that she's strong enough. She's a strong woman. So she needs a strong man. Or a strong counterpart. However she swings, right? So that's how it is. It's just that what that means is that the universe is putting everything, all the components together, and it's going to take time in order for the universe to send to you precisely what you want. You know, you can. So, the first card is Spirit Dancer, which talks of self-expression, freedom, and exploration. So the Queen of Winter has to be able to express herself clearly and succinctly to the universe in order for the universe to bring her exactly what she wants. Then you have the Loum. Now the Loum talks of unconditional giving and receiving. So yes, alright, so part of it is just waiting for her ships to come in, even though we don't have a 3 of Wands in this reading, but 3 of Spring, that would be the equivalent of the 3 of Wands would be the 3 of Spring. But basically it's just saying that I think the Queen of Winter is a little harsh. A little. Just a tad. That's okay. And maybe she needs to like loosen her grip on something, or loosen her need to control a situation in order to be able to see the blessings that are in her life, because that's what the Soul Shrinker talks of. At the very end, it talks of blessings. And in order to see those blessings, she needs to change her viewpoint, which is what Topsy-Turvets talks of. And with that change of a viewpoint will come a breaking of a habit or pattern that she's very used to doing. As well as, it'll be the Retriever, which talks of office of unclaimed properties, hopes, wishes, and loyalties. And once they break that pattern or habit that keeps them stuck and in oscillation between what they want and what they're currently experiencing, you know, that's basically it. They will be able to reach their hopes, wishes, and loyalties because they have broken away from that oscillation, is what I'm getting. That thing that keeps them stuck. So, my gorgeous and fellow Virgos, because I do have Virgo in my chart. I have 1 Virgo in my chart. That is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Virgos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!